All right, class. So today is November the 30th. The agenda is on the sideboard. I'm going to abbreviate. I'm going to go through the warm up because we have questions about it. So I need to make sure that I go over the warm up. Please, if you're talking, don't. We're going to write our homework in our planner. Do not forget your iReady project is due Friday, 3 lessons. Pass. Make sure you pass and complete 3 lessons. I can. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm going to go over, I'm going to finish the notes on scatterplot, the introduction notes to scatterplot. I'm going to finish that. And then I'm going to show you how to find the line of best fit. And we're going to practice, okay? We're going to practice doing some scatterplots in the calculator. So you'll know how to do scatterplots in the calculator and find the line of best fit in the calculator as well. Okay? Your homework is already in the packet. Please make sure you watch the homework help video. It is on scatterplots. If you pay attention to what we're doing today, you should be able to answer the questions for the homework tonight. Please make sure you watch the homework help video if you need additional help. Take out your planner so that you can write your homework in your planner, please. We're at week 4. Check off what you did last night. You don't have to write iReady project if you've already completed the iReady project. But if you watched the video, check it off. If you completed the homework, check it off. If you worked on iReady, check it off. If not, don't check it off. Math 1 homework. Please make sure that you watch help video if you need to. Complete the homework. The help video is on Canvas. Please go and get it from Canvas if you need it. It also will be sent to your remind at 2 o'clock. iReady, if you haven't finished working on your iReady project, please do that. Tomorrow, someone asked for tutoring, so I will be available for tutoring virtually at, 4:30? 4:30. So virtual tutoring, 4:30. Yesterday, I did in person help with the project. That was on the board. Please look at the board because sometimes I do forget to say it when you all ask me for help. Yes. Is the iReady project just like so many lessons? It's just 3. Okay. Yeah. And if you forget, when you click on Canvas at the top, it'll tell you exactly what it is. Just click on the link and it goes to directions. Any other questions? Yes, baby. Today's? Oh, the packet. Anyone finished? Anyone need this? Anybody got it? Okay. And remember, the agenda's on the sideboard. That's optional. You don't have to write that part, but you do need to write what's in the planner, okay? All right, let's go over the warm-up. We do need our calculator. We're going to clear our calculator. 2nd plus 7, 1, 2. Jemiah, let me know when you finish copying that, baby. You finished? Okay. 2nd plus 7, 1, 2. 2nd plus number 7 is reset. 1 and 2. 2nd plus 7, 1, 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 2. If you need to, something is missing on the calculator, like something's wrong with it, and you need to reset the whole calculator, it's 2nd plus 7, but then you need to go over to all instead of just the RAM. You go over to all, and you only have one option, 1 and then 2. So again, if something is missing on your calculator, like a function is missing or it's just not working properly, it's 2nd plus 7, go over to all. That means you're returning the calculator to its original state, all memory, 1, 2, reset. You're resetting absolutely everything. Okay? Any questions? One. It's only one option. 1 or enter. All right. Okay, so let's look at the warm up. All right, there were questions about this. Please make sure that we're focused on what Ms. Reyes is saying. Okay. It says that this person took a poll of 30 students, asked their hourly pay. Okay, seniors and then sophomores. We're creating a box and whisker. Which group of students has the higher um, hourly rate? Do seniors make more money? Okay, so we are going to create A. So they want you to create one box and whisker plot. All right, whatever. Okay, so this easiest way to create a box and whisker plot, I guess I could just show you how to do it in the calculator. I'll do that. All right, so you're going to go to stat. Please pay attention. Stat is here. Hold it up so I can see your screen. I don't want to leave anybody. Please let me know if you get behind or lost. All right, now you're going to press enter on number 1. This is where you type in a list. Okay, we're going to type in a list. We'll do 2 box and whiskers. We'll make a box and whisker for the seniors and then the sophomores. So I'll do it for the seniors and then you'll do one for the sophomores, okay? All right, so do this with me. I'm going to type in the numbers for the seniors. So look at the bottom of your screen. Do you see where it says L1? That's list 1. Then it's telling you to type in the first number for list 1 in the parentheses. So you're going to type in that first number, which is 10. So type in 10 and press enter to go to the next line. Or you can press the down arrow to go to the next line. The next number is what? So we got 9.5, which is the same as 9.50. Enter or press the down arrow. Okay, now it's asking for the third number. What's the third number? Press 8 and enter. Now it's asking for the what? Fourth number. What's the fourth number? 11 and enter. Now it's asking for the what? Fifth number. What's the fifth number? 12 and enter. And now it's asking for what? Sixth number and enter. Okay. We don't have any more numbers, so we stop there. Any questions about how to type numbers in a list? All right, so now we're going to go back to, hold it up so I can make sure everyone has it, because I won't lose anybody. Jordan, you got it? Are you okay? You sure? Okay. All right, so now we're going to press stat. Stat is right here. We're going to go over to calculate. We're going to calculate some things. So go over to calculate. The first option is going to be 1 var stat. This is talking about using those numbers and creating statistics, okay? So we're going to use that first option. So press enter. The list that we're getting ready to get the statistics from is L1, okay? So we're going to press L1. Do you see how L1 at the bottom is in yellow? You see where 1 is? So you press the yellow button. Second, 1. So it is telling the calculator to please get the statistics for list 1. Questions about what I said? Hold it up so I can see it. I don't know about you little jokers. Okay. See, that's why. You see why I did that? Yes, I. You like this? You got something on your face. All right. So now press enter. All right. So now this is what these mean. Okay. Please listen. Don't freak out. Please listen. Along the sides, I'm getting ready to tell you. Do you see right here the X with the line over it? This means mean or average. So it automatically tells you what the average of the numbers are. Do you see this little symbol right here? Looks like a little E with an X. That E with an X, the sigma sign, this represents the sum. So it has added all the numbers together. That's the sum of all the numbers. You have sum squared. There's not a time that I remember that you really need that value. I'm not writing it down, okay? You can if you want. This S with the X, that's your standard deviation. You'll use that later, okay? So you might want to write it. We talk about that at the end of the year. You won't need this symbol here. You'll use that later in statistics. N, see, these numbers are really close anyway. It's kind of like standard deviation, to be honest. This is N here. That's how many numbers are in the list. We use the number symbol. Down arrow, because you see how it's saying go down because it's more values. Min X is the lower extreme. You need that for your box and whisker. That's the smallest number in the list. LE, sometimes people say LE. Press the down arrow again. Q1, that's the lower quartile. Sometimes they'll say Q1. Sometimes they'll say LQ, lower quartile. That's the number that's in the middle between the lowest number in the list and the median. Press the down arrow. What's the next value? MED. What do you think MED means? Median. Sometimes you'll see Q2. That's half of the list. Median is also Q2, which is half of the list. Press the down arrow. What do you see? Q3. What do you think Q3 is? Upper quartile. Good job. Your upper quartile. Press the down arrow. What do you see? What do you think max X is? Upper extreme. This is your 5-number summary. These values right here. These are the values that you need for your box and whisker plot. So this is your number line. And you have the lower extreme is 8. The upper extreme is 12. You got it? 8, 9, 10, 11. I should have put 12 right here, right? Sorry. The middle number is 10. 9, 10. That's the middle number. Put a dot above 10. 11 is, 9.5 is, this is 9.5 right here. And 11 is right here. So from quartile to quartile, you draw a box. Whiskers. And line through the middle. And you can come back. We'll do this another time. Just make sure you have this one. We don't have time to do that today. I'm going to pause for the calls. All right, good folks. Open your notebook to the page that we left off on yesterday. That's page 17. Let's please turn and look at page 17. You okay? Do you have the sheet? It is on the table right here. Okay. Okay. All right. So a scatter plot is a comparison of two quantities or variables. Okay, it's a comparison of two quantities or variables. There are three ways to describe a scatter plot. Okay, there are three ways that you can describe a scatter plot. You can say that those points on a scatter plot have a positive relationship and correlation. The prefix co means points. Relationship or relation is a set of ordered pairs. So all this is saying is that these points, these points or these set of points have a positive relationship. They both increase. As X increase, Y increases. That's what a positive relationship or correlationship is saying. A negative correlation, remember, co meaning points. Relation is a set of points. Okay. A negative correlation means that as X increases, why, Miss Reyes, are you saying X increase again? Because you always read the X axis from left to right like you're reading a book. You don't start over here on the X axis and go this way. You always read the X axis from left to right. So X always increases. Okay. As X increases here, your Y, as you notice, is decreasing. That means that the points have a negative relationship. And if your points are scattered everywhere, you can't tell if they're going up or down. They're just scattered everywhere. They're not closely related to each other. That means they have no relationship. Ms. Reyes, what could be some examples of a positive correlation? Well, I'm so glad you asked me. We could graph our age here and our height here. For the most part, as we get older, it caps off after you get too old, you get taller. You don't get shorter, you get taller, okay? So that's a positive correlation. As age increases, height increases. A negative correlation could be the number of miles you travel in your car and the amount of gas you have in your tank. The more miles you travel until, of course, you fill it back up, the more that the gas is going to decrease in your tank. That is a negative correlation. Both quantities, both variables, as you notice or you hear me saying, are numbers. They are quantities. A scatter plot can only have two variables that can be represented as numbers. Okay? No correlation could be your shoe size and the grade that you have in this class. They are unrelated. Your shoe size has nothing to do with the grade that you have in somebody's class. Questions, comments, or concerns about positive correlation, negative correlation, or no correlation at all? So now I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Y'all ready? Open a little tab that says positive correlation. We're going to make a prediction looking at the positive correlation. A positive correlation, again, as X increases, Y increases. Okay, predict which value, which would be the best value of Y if X is equal to 4? You circle what you think first. Okay, and then we'll talk about it. Do you think it's A? You can't make a prediction based on the graph. Do you think it's B? That Y would be 2.58 or 2 and 58 hundredths? C, 3 and 66 hundredths? D, 5 and 75 hundredths? All right, raise your hand for A. Raise your hand for B. Okay, one person. Raise your hand for C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Raise your hand for D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people. All right, here, look. Okay, we can see that these points are going in this direction. They're going up. All right, so you can make a prediction because it's a positive correlation. For the most part, the points will be up this way. So we 2.58 at 4. This is where x is equal to 4. 2.58 is over here. That will be an outlier. It's not with the rest of the points. Okay, somewhere in here. 3.66. 3.66 would be closer to 4, but somewhere in here. It's still kind of an outlier. 5.75. 5.75 is close to the 6 that's up here. So somewhere in here, yes, that point would be right in here somewhere because the rest of the points are in this range. So your answer here is D. The answer here is D. Any questions? Okay. Let's look at negative correlation. Predict, okay, which would be the best value for y if, again, x is equal to 4. This is a negative correlation. All right, circle which answer you think is the best answer here. Raise your hand if you chose A. Raise your hand if you chose B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Raise your hand if you chose C. 1, 2. Raise your hand if you chose D. 1. Okay. All right, let's look at it. I'm glad nobody chose A because you can make a prediction because the points are going down. It's a negative correlation. So good you didn't choose that one. 0.75, this is 4. 0.75 will be really close to 1. That's a very good answer here. B is a very good answer. We're going to put a star so far. We're going to go through the others. 1.89, that's close to 2. That's a little bit above where the points are. 3.15, that's up here. That's really an outlier for sure. So the best answer is B. Very good for those of you that chose B. Let's look at the last question. A no correlation. All right. Predict which would be the best y value if x is equal to 4. Okay, pause for the call. Circle the best answer. All right, raise your hand if you chose A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, yeah, it's A. All right, because this is parents are scattered everywhere, you can't make a prediction off of no correlation. Okay, you can only make predictions off a positive correlation because there's a pattern there, and you can make predictions off a negative correlation because there is a pattern there. But you cannot make a prediction if there's no pattern detected. Okay, so this one is you cannot make a prediction. Questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, good. All right, let's move to the next one. Let's do page 18. We're doing line of best fit. Yes, baby. This is on your homework tonight. All right, this is page 18. This is scatter plots and lines of best fit. Page 18, scatter plots and lines of best fit. Best fit. Pause for the call. All right, this is super important. You can only draw lines of best fit for positive and negative correlations. You cannot draw a line of best fit for no correlation. You can only draw or create lines of best fit for positive and negative correlation. of scatter plots. And then we'll talk about what a line of best fit is. There's so many different names of a line of best fit, and I'm getting ready to tell you what they are. All right, so now let's talk about line of best fit. Okay, what is a line of best fit? Another word for line of best fit, and put all of these in parentheses, is linear model. That's another word for line of best fit. And sometimes they'll just change around and say best fit line. Yeah, but we're on linear functions right now. We'll get to other functions later. All right, so what is a line of best fit? It's the line that best describes the scatter plot. It is the line that best describes a scatter plot. That means that that line is going to be in the center of the points. Most of the points should either be on the line or near the line. So the line should be in the center of the points. It should be close to the center. Probably should have made bullets. That's okay. The line should be close to the center. You should have almost the same number of points above the line as below the line. That's what I mean by being close in the center. It's a pen. It's an erasable pen. Just because somebody said they can't see. The points should be, you should have the same number of points above and below the line, should be in the center. I probably need to say that, right? Almost same number of points above and this and symbol below the line. Okay? I'm going to pause for the cause, and then we're going to do an example. Okay, so we're going to do positive correlation first. All right, we're going to glue after we finish. I'm going to glue it after I finish. All right, so I'm going to draw X and Y axis. I'm going to do a very small one. Shh. Come on, guys, just pay attention. This is the X axis. Bye, babe. This is the Y axis. We have, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is 0 on the Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay? Now we're going to graph some ordered pairs. Okay, I'm going to graph the ordered pair 1, 1. Go over 1 and up 1. 1, 1. I'm going to graph another ordered pair. I'm going to graph over 3 and 2. I'm going to graph 4 and 2.5. I'm going to graph 2 and 3. I'm going to graph 7 and 3. I'm going to graph 6 and 2. I'm going to graph 9 and 4. This is a positive correlation because on an average, these numbers, as x is increasing, y is increasing. This is the range that these points are in. This is a positive correlation. Now I'm going to draw a line of best fit. Remember that my line of best fit should be close to the center. I'm going to pick 2 points that when I draw a line through these 2 points, that line that I draw is going to be a line that is in the center of the rest of the points, okay? So look, what 2 points? If I do these 2 points right here, is this a good line of best fit? No, because this line that goes through these 2 points, all the rest of the points are under it. That's not a good line of best fit. All right, tell me 2 points that you think might be good to use. Yes. 1 and 1 and 9 and 4. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see if I can draw a straight line. Oops. Why are you laughing?
Better than my line, mine curved.
Yeah, that's good. All right, you got maybe 3 points going through it. You got 1 is maybe 2, 1 is above the line, 3 above, somewhere in there. That's a pretty good one. This is a good line of best fit. The calculator can do it way better, but we're doing this one by hand. All right, so now let's find the line of best fit here. We're going to write the equation for this line. So to write the equation for this line, you're going to find the slope first and then find the y-intercept. So the 2 points you use was 1, 1. And the other point was what? 9, 4. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. We're going to find the slope. You're going to find M and then find B. All right, so how do we calculate M? It's Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. What's going to go on the top? What minus what?
Minus 1.
4 minus 1. What goes on the bottom? 9 minus 1. So what does that give us? 3 over 8. So your slope is 3 over 8. Now we're going to find B. Let's find B. In order to find B, we pick one of those points that we want to substitute. Which one do you think is the easiest? 1, 1. That's the one I would choose. Definitely this one. So we're going to use y equals mx plus b. We're going to substitute 1 for x, 1 for y, and the slope for m. So we got 1 equals 3/8 times 1 plus b. Good job. What's 1 times 3/8? 3/8. So we got 1 is equal to 3/8 plus b. So what do we do to get b by itself? Minus 3/8. When you subtract 3/8 on both sides, what's 1 minus 3/8? 8 over 8 is 1. 8 over 8 minus 3/8, 5/8. How do I take that and write it as equation? Sorry. Y equals 3/8 what? X plus 5/8. Plus 5/8.
I was struggling to say that. I was trying to say 5/8, and then that was going to be.
That's your line of best fit. Down, glue it down. All right, negative correlation. Turn it sideways again. I'm only gonna probably have enough time to just give you the points. Yeah. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You said wait. I ain't done nothing yet.
Is it 9 and 10?
Yeah. Same graph as before. Remember, y'all just asked me that. Well, I thought you did. Maybe you meant something else. All right, so let's do, bless you. Let's do 1, 7. Let's do 1.5 and 6. Over in the middle, up to 6. Two and oops. Yeah, let's do 2. 2 and 6.5. Three and 5. Four and 5.5. No. Let's do 4 and 4.5. Let's do 5 and 5. Yes. Let's do 6 and 4. I feel like I should do one more. 7 and 3. All right. This is what kind of correlation? This is a negative correlation. What 2 points do you think we could use here in order to draw a line of best fit? Yes.
1, 7.
1, 7, and you said 7, 3? Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, it's fairly decent. You got 2 above, 3 below. Okay, that's fine. Got these 2 above, 3 below. That's kind of in the middle.
Wait, I have 3 above and 2 below.
Maybe your line is not that straight.
Oh, well, you put yours to that point. Maybe you need to put it
I don't know. I drew it as straight as I could get it. All right. So now we're gonna create. We're going to find the equation for the line of best fit. So the 2 points that we used 1 comma 7. We use this one, and we use 7 comma 3. Okay. So now the first thing that we do is find the slope. Got more space here, so y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and then we're going to find our y-intercept there. Okay, let's put our calculators back. Mimi? Let's put our calculators back, please.
Trying to help with the